Hi, it's Frankie. Little PSA before we get started on the next quest, which is the Act 2 of the, Rex Lapis dying. Little PSA, I'm using the old microphone I had. The old headset that I had, because the one that my sister gave me, even though it worked for a little bit, like the mic was working fine, there was no static whatsoever, for some reason, if I move a little bit, it only picks up my voice. And as you know, Genshin Impact is very dialogue heavy. There's actually people, voice actors doing their jobs, talking to us, telling the stories and whatnot. So I rather have a staticky voice than no audio at all, because I'm pretty sure that it's very difficult for people who have like dyslexia, or people who watches these videos, will quote unquote watch these videos, just like to listen to the story, things like that. So I'd rather have the dialogue in with static than no dialogue at all, and you have to read it.
What a view.
That's very difficult.
How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Alright, Albedo, no breaks. Oh god, why am I laggy now? That's not fair at all. Oh wait, this isn't the team I'm used to. This is not the team I'm used to. This is the team that I used for the domain, but it's not the team that I'm used to. Hang on. Sorry, Benny. You're not my number one. My number one healer.
I want to help.
Is that Sucrose? That was Sucrose, because Leona wouldn't say things like that. My plan for this is basically Albedo is babysitting 3 lollies. If there's another lolly character, I'm just gonna have a lolly team. Just saying. Oh, I'm lagging so hard. Wait, there we go.
Feel free to take a look around.
Also, I have a new pet, Sealy. Do you like her? Him? I don't know if their gender. Do you like them? I'm just gonna go with a non-binary one. I don't know what to name him yet. I don't know what to name the city yet. Do I enter? Talk to the bank staff?
What should I put?
Alright, Nadia. What should I name the little baby? I'll name you Boo Boo, because that's a nickname me and my boyfriend have to each other. Boo Boo. Boo Boo! I'm just gonna name him Boo Boo. Boo! I like having Boo Boo. Too bad I can't, let the other one appear.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I don't consider Child a friend. I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
I should put you in auto.
But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Leoli Pavilion.
Hang on, wait. I'm adjusting myself.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are 2 styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lili Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Trust you to only know these sorts of things. I trust you. You're like this every time we talk about food. That's true.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Alright. Our priorities is your stomach. That is our only priorities. Tap to navigate. You're at Wangshan? Okay, you're just right there. I thought that was the inn for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. Boo boo! I hope the static isn't too much. I promise I'll buy a better headset. But I don't know which to buy yet. I've been doing like a research, like the best headsets to do live streaming, because I don't want to end up buying something and then it doesn't work and I still end up doing the staticky headphones. A lot of people say just don't use headphones at all, just use the loudspeakers, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. What's the point of having a headset? What's the point of having a game screen recorder if we're not using? Hi! I tried your banner once and I didn't get nothing. I got Beidou from that, I believe. I don't remember. But I know I got a character that I already had.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lili Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Who are we meeting? I'm excited. Is this a daddy? Is this a puppy?
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting you in the room you booked.
Die. Father! Daddy. Okay, if it's not too obvious. One of my favorite characters here is Zhongli. Just because he owns a funeral parlor. That's the only reason. Everybody's like, 'cause he's hot. And I'm like, 'cause he owns... Father!
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Associate of a Fatui?
Indeed. Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
You are stiff as fuck.
Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly?
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus.
I have to pause.
Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
Bitch, you are stiff as fuck. Daddy, what you doing to me, bro? I mean, I wasn't expecting him to, like, move around like child, but still.
The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
That's true. The Adepti are staying away from Liyue. The Geo-Archon is also an Adeptus? They're not, right?
Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the god of war, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning.
I'm sorry, wait. I'm pausing again because his voice is that Hawkmoth from Miraculous Ladybug, and my brain is like switching from Zhongli is Hawkmoth and Zhongli has a hot voice. So I'm a little confused right now.
In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge
I'm done.
memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have decide to deal with it. That's decide, that's the wrong spelling of decide.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
I'm going to have to think about it. I accept your invitation. Child says too much. I'm not gonna be like, you know what? Your daddy. I accept.
Wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
I'm looking at the form of Rex Lapis though. Looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
As we walk. I'm walking with Daddy.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Alright, you're not from here. You're not from Liyue. Talk to Zhongli outside. Can you hold your horses? This is the same place where I had a chat with Shinsha.
My, chopsticks truly are difficult to use.
That's fair. Mondstadt is based from Germany. I don't know if he's from Mondstadt, but most of the Fatui are, so I'm just assuming that it's around like based on European countries. So they don't have chopsticks there. even in the Philippines, they technically don't have chopsticks there. In the Philippines, way back then, we used to eat with our hands. Like way back then. We had spoon and forks now. But sometimes you practice like eating with your hands. It's the same for like places like Malaysia, India, places like that. Just a little known fact in the Philippines. Zhongli. Wait, I must take a picture of this commemorative moment. Wait. This isn't like a shipping thing. It's more of like a father-daughter thing. Yeah, hang on. How do I... Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be making a video right now. But I'm just so happy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's looking at me. I'm not even taking a picture. I'm just staring at him. Hang on. Camera! Get your ass over here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna save you. Yes! Okay.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
I prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt. Liyue is a better place. I like Mondstadt. Liyue is okay. I don't want to compare. Because I like both. I like both places. I guess as an Asian girl, Liyue is better.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
Bag of morals. Go buy some Noctilucus jade. Hang on. Navigate. Lower? Lower, you say? But I have some Noctilucus jade. I collected them in my travels with my friends who gave me aneurysm. For funsies. This one? Shito.
Welcome
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up.
Hi.
But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly. What do you think, Mr. Zhongli?
You want me to decide? That is fine as well.
I mean, it's for your funeral.
The answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
2 times the Mora.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live?
He's not rich.
Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
Yep.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger.
What?
Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon.
Okay.
Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
I don't understand.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
I need it for Beidou.
We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then can we get some small samples?
That would... well, Fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
You're so thin.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
How stingy.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
You don't have a neck.
Something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Alright, Rex Lapis.
Guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Remember this spot on... How about Shangling's kitchen? That's so far. Dadu Upa Gorge.
You mean
George?
a one-mean restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
What the...
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at
That's
the
so
Dada
far.
in the camp of the hilly churls from the meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now,
Fine.
let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Fine. Okay. Alright, Boo Boo. No, not you, Google.
Okay.
That's so far. He's so far away. Why would you do this? Where can we... I guess this one? TUMBLR line. No, I haven't done the trials there. Don't at me. I think we have to climb. Take this.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind.
Jesus Christ, you just...
A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue.
Do you mean Venti?
It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Are you done? You done, Papi? You done, Father? This big pot?
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it.
Well,
It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
yep.
La la la.
Oh, I'm lagging so hard from all the damages. Oh, they like this. Oh my god, the damages.
Animal test 6308.
Okay. Wait, hang on. Don't kill me because my ping. Alright, you've been shooting arrows up my... Excuse me? How long does your stamina take? Because I don't even spin that much.
Burst forth.
Okay, why aren't you reacting? There we go.
Come into being.
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
There you go. That should kill you. Should. Oh wow. He just came right at me. Boo Boo, are you alright? Did they hurt you? Why did I go under there? Okay. Get in the pot. Get cooking.
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites.
Shame to let it go to waste. Well, it's our lab now.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
Okay.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which.
Okay.
Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Oh, fuck me. Pay close attention.
Jump, jump, go! Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
First? Why?
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again.
Excuse you? You are hurting my child.
Come into being.
Stay clear. Animal test 6308. Pew pew.
Can't use her ult yet. Because Sucrose doesn't have... There we go.
Look at you, Suzel.
Alright, Sucrose. Heal her up, quickly. There you go. And it's not that much, but beggars can't be choosers.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
Oh, fuck me.
Hilly trolls, they don't give up, do they?
No, they do not.
Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
I mean, I can agree with that one. Ah, fuck. I can't see. No, get away, what the hell? Why are you not responding? You stupid piece of shit!
Yeah, I did it. Oh, wait, no.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Wait, I'm so angry. My phone stopped responding for a little bit, and that's how Klee got fucking killed. That's so unfair. I hate it when it does that. You fucking stop, please. You piece of shit. There! Move! Piece of shit.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth. Burst forth.
Animal test 62. Stay clear.
Come into feel this ancient power. Live.
Fucking die, bitch. Killing my Leona. Killing my Klee.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucus Jade, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Okay.
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Alright. Is there any more bitches who wants to fight me? Any more? I have bombs right here. Assholes. Killing my Klee. Give me that foul. That's right, boo-boo. They try to kill me. I'm gonna take a picture of Boo Boo. Send it to my boyfriend. Look, it's Boo Boo. I hate it when for some reason the ping is like around 200 and then it doesn't respond. Like I was trying to move my analog where, you know, where movement is, things like that. Yes, I can work. And for some reason it wouldn't respond, like Klee wouldn't move at all. And that was so infuriating. Shit!
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
I would like the third one. The third one was the brightest, right?
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucus jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the Rite of Parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
Oh, I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
So let's not get ourselves down just yet.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
A local Liyue who doesn't have money on their mind. Suspicious.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advance funds earlier?
I have them on me.
That's a relief. Have a look, bot.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be alright even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
Please remember to bring money next time. Guess we need to find Child for more funding.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Peace it. Father! Put the Noctilucous jade in place. Alright? Internet. You are... Oh, shit. Ah, shit. I did a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I did boo-boo. Boo-boo, I made a boo-boo. Okay. Alright, so I did some research on this while I was grinding. Like, not the story itself, but I wanted to know what am I fighting. Because last time I had to fight a Rune Hunter, and that almost killed me twice. And I didn't want to have to end up doing that again. So they said you're gonna be fighting treasure hoarders. And that's okay, just as long as I have my Sucrose and Diona with me. And Klee and Albedo, it's gonna be fine. Rush, rush, fly. I'm following this. This is where me and Child met.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Yes, yes, boo-boo, we're gonna get there. Cute little thing. Cute little bugger, everything's loading so slowly. Oh my god, look at that thing. It's 300. I did not see that over there. Hang on, let everything load for a bit. Oh god, look at everything. Everything's not rendered. Holy shikes. Holy shit, they just appeared out of nowhere. Over here? Okay.
The Lord of Geo protect you, and fortune find you.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
We'll pay for the jewelsmith.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
The rite of dissension took place here. The rite of dissension took place here. Sorry for using the scene of crime.
That's right. The Lyra Chisin have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from playing Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
The dead body.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
It still feels very odd.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Lyra, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
The Qixing provides a location in Child's funds. It must have some ulterior motives.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce.
That's what I said,
A
though.
little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Lyra, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Okay. Oh god. I'm a little concerned I'm level 44, which means they leveled up, which is concerning. Alright. So a little known fact about funerals, mainly in countries like Japan. I don't know much about China's funeral arrangements and things like that. But they in Japan, they mostly do cremations, but they also do direct burials. They don't do embalming as much, but most of the time they do preparations. Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. Like they prepare the body for, funeral arrangements, like, cleaning the body, giving it a bath, making a display over it. Where's the stairs over here? What the fuck? And they use, just like what Zhongli said, flowers to surround the body to make it look all extra pretty. I'm using the stairs because I want to be able to talk about this, because this is something I actually know about. Very knowledgeable about. Might as well share my knowledge with the world and stuff like that. Most of the time, Japanese do cremations. They don't do embalming because they believe that bodies can be resurrected. They usually wait around 24 hours before burial or before cremation, and then to see if the body will, survive and wake up and things like that. I can't find the stairs, so I'm gonna fly down there through here. But yeah, other than flowers, they also do some traditional like kimono. Makeup usually is natural. Sometimes some families would request no makeup at all in Japanese funerals. I'm not speaking from experience in this one, but a friend of mine.
How about a quick break so I can sketch
a friend
this
of
beautiful
mine
scenery?
told me that she has an acquaintance or a previous co-worker who is working in Japan right now as a mortician. Since embalming is not popular there, they end up not doing any, embalming at all.
Going out into the world and investigating,
Um,
turning the unknown into the known.
What else can I talk about funerals before I
miss this feeling.
I continue with this one? In Korea, embalming has become more popular nowadays. A lot of people are Catholic over there, so embalming is such a common thing. But funeral arrangements, not so much. I spoke with many Korean students, and they said it usually lasts for one day, and then they bury them. I can keep going, but I should keep doing this. Different funeral arrangements in different countries is very interesting to me.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
That's
Golden
not very good
Housemaiden,
customer
Valley Weaver,
service.
and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency. I never called Paimon emergency food. Wait, you don't even recognize me?
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone.
Piece of shit.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur! Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
What's so impressive about that? I'm still an ignoramus and worry. Yeah. I mean, I'm not that good with flowers too in botany.
So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not
Why would you
apply.
point it out?
Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and
But you're
complicated
Rex Lapis,
traditions,
though.
this one has become simplified over time.
That means
But
you
this
want
is
them all.
the
Okay,
only rite
never
of
mind.
parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora?
Rex!
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
I see a pattern emerging here. By that point, I'd be more surprised. I see a pattern emerging here.
Interject. Did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Zhongli, I swear to God. Bring some money.
So,
I'm
now
not
that
your
we
sugar
got
mommy.
flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, None of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Let's look for the stairs. I always miss the stairs here. Where is it? I know, boo boo. I'm being silly. Is this hers? Adventurers Guild, you say? I think that's on the other side. Oh, I should have went here. Let's ask Lan, you says. Anyways, I'm gonna keep talking about funeral stuff. Back then, in the Philippines, before... Sorry, I had to get some foul.
Susu, I'm exhausted.
Before funeral embalming was a thing, Filipinos did all kinds of funeral arrangements to preserve bodies. They used herbs, they used salt, they used, I think, lye, I can't remember, or something like that, minerals. Anyways, I'll talk more about it in another video, because I do want to make a video about that, just because.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Do you know how to make perfume?
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Where? There? Jumpy! Master Zhang? Master Zhang, did I make you do anything for me? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't make you do anything for me. That's okay. Anyways. Where are you? There you are. Qiming.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Do you know how to make perfume?
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
We should have looked there in the first place. Scent of
Many
spring.
a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Where did my spear go?
That's something you don't want to hear a guard say. Perfume, you say.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Oh wait. Over there?
Not yet.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A very
3 in
specific
1
kind.
go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
It's for Rex Lapis.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
That did not went over my head.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure
Really?
I'm the only
That
person
wasn't
on
the
your mind
context.
while you're hanging around with me.
Okay.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
How about Shangling's
You mean
Kitchen?
Wanmin restaurant? Good choice.
Because I'm not going there again.
Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Probably.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now.
Okay.
Are you ready to please me?
Oh God.
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Uh-huh.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Oh Jesus, sorry. Oh, do I have to go out?
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
I can't. What do you mean, people at Liyue? Is that a joke?
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Wow. Liyue's really got a lot going for it.
will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Okay, I get it.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Okay, so I heard that guy was like, man, they must have iron stomachs. I don't know if that's like a joke about how hard it is to eat Asian food, or the fact that Asians eat a lot of food. But then again, other countries eat a lot of food.
The truth of it.
Okay. Yep. Next one. Would be nice if you put me back up. Last one.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Okay.
All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant.
Thank you.
A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I told you it's not like
Anyway,
that the whole time.
Shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
Oh god.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
I think I got it.
Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay? I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Sure, why not? Liwe, Lisa.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Yeah. Probably. Last one, I think we're gonna fight treasure hoarders. I don't know how long this is gonna be. Last time it was an hour and 45 minutes. Basically 2 hours recording. So hopefully this one isn't too long. Already an hour and 15. Poppy! Staring at a statue of yourself, Poppy? Kinda narcissistic, aren't you?
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Offer Golden House Maiden?
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
I guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like, right?
Because he's an older man.
That Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame.
That made me laugh.
We only got to see the
Perhaps I
giant
am an old
form,
lady.
And let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
Well, we do need to see the Exuvia.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
You don't have a nickname for old... For no Mora man here? Yujing Terrace. I think we can fly down here from here. In the Sea of Clouds. I can hear Boo Boo in the background. Hello, Madame Ping.
All things must change.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and
I
singing,
see a bird.
they would also bloom
Look at his butt.
joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapus's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
We'd like to borrow something from you.
Borrow something? Oh, you've come to borrow the cleansing bell, yes? Apart from that, I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, I must not be loath to give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
We can look for it ourselves.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Yujing Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
It contains your house key? The bell is all your own? In you go, Paiwan. The bell is all your own?
Hey, that's rude. And even if it was like that, it must be a very expensive bell, right, Granny?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it, if you can find it.
What
this
the?
Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Are you a genie? Holy shit, you are a genie. Oh my god, Madame Ping is a genie. Also, I'm very sleepy. I only decided to record so I can do bounties in Liyue. That is my only reason.
Youngsters, This is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Coming to be. Still.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Boing, boom! Boing, boing, boom! Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
What? I didn't press. Oh, fine. Oh, the ping, the ping, the ping.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Fairy last swept this place?
Oh.
Dumpy, go!
There he goes. Help you clean up, right? Help you clean up, you say. Well, that's as clean as we can get, Graham. Oh, God.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Madam Thing and Adeptus. Probably, maybe, I don't know. The fact that he's friends with Zhongli, she's friends with Zhongli, probably.
Hyman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city? Dumpy, dumpy, go! Animal test 63. Stand clear. Stand clear. Diana special!
Oh. What the? Oh, God. What the hell?
Lynn! Witness a great undertaking!
Dumpy, dumpy, go! Dumpy, dumpy, go! Absorption test. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Oh, wrong one. There you go. Oh god.
Moment of birth. Burst forth.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Yeah. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis simulation. Yeah.
There we
How
go.
many levels does this teapot have?
That's a good question,
It would
Simon.
be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Just making sure. Well, it's a good thing it's just slimes.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
You have some serious issues, Grandma. We have one more. Or we could just leave it at that. Because last time I did this, I did a 45-minute long one. You know what? Let's finish Act 2. Let's see how long this will take. It'll tell me if I'm low batteries anyway.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an adeptus?
An adeptus? Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, We have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed.
Okay.
Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
What if your friend doesn't return it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Okay, it's up there, right? Yes, Boo Boo. We need the cleansing bell. Put it in place. In place. Where? Oh, I saw something. No? You know what?
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell.
Why don't you just put talk
It's
to
in
Zhongli?
good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Are you also an adeptus?
An adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Curious.
So many things to prepare. Downtown, you say? How far is this downtown? Ah, it's on the other side. Let us teleport. How many preparations does this thing have? I feel like each acts is like 2 hours.
Ah, sir, you're here.
The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, jade, pottery, teas, perfumes, flora and fauna.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Aww.
Children's
Poppy.
toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once...
Your voice is making me sleepy.
Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shen, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for payment, he says, "Child, I missed you. Please, help Daddy." Did you arrange
No,
this
I was merely
meeting?
passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli is the same as ever.
Baby,
When paying, well,
help me.
when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our
Oh God, there's
preparations.
another next step.
The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Alright, child.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Huge bag of Mora. Find the flea workers.
Listen, let me tell you how.
So,
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
We need 5 crystal flies.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
No, let's negotiate. What the hell is wrong with you? 15,000? It's like do half of that. Like maybe 7. Well,
let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
Fine. 10,000.
Five geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
I'm sorry, I'm very frugal with money.
Should I save this money or invest it? A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard
Jesus.
of it.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Let's talk prices. Let's try... Let's go a little lower of like 15. Can I type? I can't type. Well,
This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher.
sure. That's what I always do though. I go super low and then the higher price doesn't seem so bad.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Look, it's still 5,000. You can do a lot with 5,000 more.
I save this money or invest it?
I'm sorry, Boo Boo. Your mommy's a cheap bitch. Tick. Wait, was it tic-tac-toe?
help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% efforts into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me 53 branches and 20
No
stacks of
problem.
timber.
That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Let's talk prices. I'm not gonna do the dance with you, Tick. I like your attitude. Will this be enough?
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Child, I tried to save as much money as I can since it's not my bag of money. I mean, you're sort of daddy too, but you know, I don't like you as much.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Oh, really?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What the fuck?
What info do you need?
No!
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Are you forgetting what happened in Monsters?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Boo Boo!
The finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
I mean, you were willing to rob a bank to give them information that could possibly be a danger. Was there anywhere I couldn't have left that conversation tense? Also, this is loading like a potato again.
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Oh. Hello? Oh no. Is my internet too slow? Hello?
So many medicines.
There we go.
The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
Gigi?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Gigi? 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 Hi! Gigi!
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Paimon, if we're going to talk about height.
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Such a nonchalant delivery from a bombshell revelations.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
What?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
I mean, it is his
Apparently
city.
not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
This isn't much to
Very
go
well,
on.
then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Okay, as much as I want to keep going, it's already been 2 hours. I want to limit it to 2 hours of recording. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hi, Kiki.
Cocoa goat, go
Alright, I will. Can I go in here? I cannot. Alright, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye!